Hey, so first of all, I want to start this episode off with, I now realize that 442 is fucked, and I got to fix that. So I'm going to go ahead and re-upload that. If you listen to it, but it was all shitty, then you can go back and listen to it. I fixed it. So I just overlaid 2 episodes accidentally together. That's kind of funny, but I'm not going to keep it there. That's not good. So if you look right now, I guess, before I change this, I don't know, you can see the episode 441 and 442 are the exact same length. Oops. So I got to go fix that. But anyway, here's the show. What's going on, everybody? Today is January 4th, 2025. Almost said 4. It's 12:24. And yeah, so at the very end of the show, I have 10 minutes of recording from yesterday that I recorded after I uploaded and everything yesterday's show. And I just don't give a shit. If I upload a show but I have more to say, that's going on the next show. It's extra work for me to put it into, to summarize it, to upload it, to schedule it, all that stuff. And we're talking 10, 15 minutes maybe. But I don't want to do that anymore. So maybe the days of these halvesy episodes are gone. Probably not, actually. I call them halvesies, but the B episodes and the C and the D, I wouldn't say they're gone, but I would just rather minimize those to the best of my ability. So what you'll hear at the end of the show, which is, I'll let you know, is from yesterday, and that would be January 3rd. So anyway, that's happening at the end of the show. I just go over the contract and the agreement that I have with my my other mentor, I guess. I'm the shadow coach for Mina. He is going to allow me to work in his business, get paid, and learn and see everything that he is doing. So I'm pretty pumped about that. And I want to talk about that really quick, so kind of sandwiching the entire episode with that, because it's going to start with it and end with it. But he allowed access to the software that he uses for everything. And I was able to see all the clients, all the messages, all the workout programs, all the resources. And it was crazy to see. I mean, I logged in and there's 37 unread messages. And I was like, 37 fucking messages, bro? 37? 37? He's got a policy as well that you must respond within 12 to 24 hours. Also, real quick, when people give ranges like that, like when you give a range that starts at not 0, what's the point of the range if it's like time based? You know, if the goal is to respond within 12 to 24 hours, is that also saying that you should not respond within 0 to 11 hours? Because if it was that, then yeah, it's appropriate to say 12 to 24 hours. But if it's not, then you would just say within 24 hours. So to say within 12 hours, 12 to 24 hours, it just doesn't make sense. Like I don't know. That's what my brain does. So anyway, so I was able to pop the hood and check everything out. And part of me, I was telling my girlfriend Lexi about this. I said, part of me sees a lot of what, this organization has going on. And I'm like, wow, I do this so much better. But then other parts of it, I'm like, wow, I'm discouraged now because they are killing it. And I don't think I can do that. Not that I'm so, I lack the belief in myself, but I don't know, man. I'm just seeing all their programs and the resources and how they do stuff. And I'm like, oh yeah, mine's way better. It's much more detailed. It's focused on details. It's focused on, the education part of things. Not saying theirs isn't. I mean, I looked at it for 20 minutes maybe. And then I was looking at some messages and I was like, wow, these guys have so much empathy. They care so much. They are in tune and just in conversation all the time with everybody who's in their program. They're doing all these different things, and that's the part that kind of got me feeling like, fuck, dude, I got to step my game up. But I mean, living and learning, and I'm gonna see if I can find it really quick. Hold on, where is it? Hold on. Here we go. So I sent Lexi a voice memo. She says, I get that feeling. Just more reason to use this as an experience to learn. And then she said, you are seeing what your strengths and weaknesses are, so now it's time to pour yourself into your weaknesses. And I was like, you're so right. You're so right. I love you. And that's what I said. So, yeah, so rather than being like, fuck, I suck at this, I'm like, well, I have so much room to improve here, so I'm going to do that. So that was kind of a nice little reminder. So anyway, there's that. Now, what else is there? What the hell else is there? Oh, well, I revamped the ebook for the Blade system, so made it much more detailed and explicit on how to do. Dude, I say explicit a lot. Am I even using it the right way? Explicit. Stated clearly and in detail. Yep, okay, awesome. Leaving no room for confusion or doubt. Yes. I've always heard explicit as a way to suggest that something has a lot of vulgarity or curse words. Explicit. But whatever. So yeah, I revamped the ebook and I just laid it out much more clearly. I gave 20 examples. Well, a lot more than that actually. Probably closer to 50. Maybe closer to 60 or 70 different examples of how to run the blade, how to set the rules for yourself, what the rules even are, all this stuff. I put it in one big ebook, cleaned it up, made it nicer, made it more detailed, and organized it better, color-coded things, added the logo, and yeah, I just made it a little bit better. And so I did that today, posted it on my story, pretty hyped about that. And then I updated all the modules that I have for the clients that I do have. So I've got a Neato knowledge base, and I'm using that kind of as the course curriculum, if you want to call it that. So we have Watch Me First. It's a video explaining everything. And then we have Module 1, how to get started. Module 2, how to get your numbers and measurements. Module 3, how to simplify your life with the links and stuff. Module 4, the blade system. Module 5, nutrition, and then so on and so forth. And yeah, so I worked on that, got that cleaned up a little bit. It's something that I kind of was eating at me. I'm like, it could be better, it could be a lot better. Because one thing I've noticed is when people get the Blade book, the ebook, or they start doing it, they all do, and if you don't know what it is, that sucks. I'm going to continue talking about it like you do. But when they choose their rigor, they select one thing, and I'm like, dude, I must have done a horrible job at explaining that, because you don't choose one. You pick a random one. You do whatever, whenever, for whichever day. You can do the same thing twice. You can do not the same thing at all. And I was like, dude, this shit's not clear enough, so I got to rework it. So for me, so I have a horrible habit of just making things better for the sake of making them better, not because it's a need. And, that's one thing. But this time I was like, yeah, this is kind of not clear. So I gotta make it clearer. And so I did. And so that felt good, got that done. And then I've been reading a lot today. And let's grab my book. Hold on. So you guys are going to hear some bullshit here. So if I want to complete my challenge by finishing this book by tonight, because it was January 4th, so it's the Allegiant Excellence podcast, episode 4, I think I announced the challenge. And I even gave everybody an extra 5 days to do so. So I think everybody had about 12 days to read a 200-page book by the 4th of January, which is today. And as of 12:32 p.m., right now, January 4th, I have 100 pages to go if I want to finish this and complete the challenge. And that's not by midnight. Well, it is by midnight, but I got date night with my lady, so I got to get this shit done in the next 5 hours if I want to complete it. And I'm sure I could read later, before I go to bed or something like that. But that kind of sucks to think about, because I will get it done. As soon as I finish record this, I'm going to go read, let's see, probably a couple chapters, and that would put me, where would that put me if I read just 2 chapters right now? That would take me to page 283. So I'll do that. That'll probably take me, so that's 30 pages. So that's an hour right there. So that'll take me to almost 2 o'clock once I finish the show. And then I'll work for an hour. It puts me at 3 o'clock. And then I'll read 2 more chapters. Oh, those are short ones. Okay. Put me at 3 o'clock. So that was a shorty. So that'll probably take me 20 minutes. And then, anyway, if I have 100 pages left and it takes me 2 minutes per page, that's 200 minutes. It's about 3 hours. It's about 3.5 hours, roughly. So I have really no time to spare because 3.5 hours from now puts me at 4 o'clock. I have a little bit of time to spare. I also want to hit the gym, but I got to get this done. And here's the thing. So I'm actually reading. Where is it? It's very, very close here. I'm really close to where it was. So I'm reading the Diary of a CEO. Where is it? Yeah, the Diary of a CEO. And Stephen Bartlett is the author. Very great book. It's my second time reading it, and it's cool because I've gone through and highlighted a lot of shit. My first go around reading this, I think last year, or the start of last year, of 2024, and it's cool going back and seeing what I highlighted, and then seeing the notes that I wrote. Because I'm like, oh, that I get why I wrote that. And what's another interesting thing is I'll read something and I'll have the same thought and I'll make a note of it, and then a paragraph later I have the same exact note with the same little doodle, same thing underlined or circled, and I'm like, holy shit. Like that, I just think the exact same way and focus on the same exact things as I did a year ago, which is kind of cool. But anyway, he's talking about how pressure is a privilege. Let me see if I can find out where it is. See it, step it, share it. Most meaningful challenges. Pressure in your life. Okay. So he says, you are most susceptible to feel like a victim of the pressure in your life when you forget the context of that pressure. The most meaningful challenges in your life will come with a few dark nights on the side of Everest. And that's kind of his quote or his saying of, reminding himself not to quit. So where is it? Okay, it's right here. So pressure is a privilege. It only comes to those who earn it. This statement naturally evokes a mixed reaction, as most overly simplified mantras do. When people hear it, they hear stress is a privilege, so it's important to clarify that stress and pressure are two entirely different things. And I read that out of order. So with 39 Grand Slam titles, Billie Jean King was expected to win. People were counting on her. The pressure might have been too much for anyone else, but not her. She had won a record 20 titles at Wimbledon. The entire tennis world watched her play. Every sports writer was ready to criticize her every move. And when asked how she coped with the unthinkable burden of the world's expectations, Billie Jean King casually replied, pressure is a privilege. It only comes to those who earn it. And I wrote this in the past. A year ago, I wrote, damn, next to it. and it got me thinking, man, because in the context of today alone, I have to read 100 more pages. I have to record this podcast. I got to do a role play. I definitely should record the Allegiant Excellence podcast so I can upload it to get the next challenge out there, which I don't even know what the fuck would be, and which I think I might actually just do that tomorrow morning because I wake up a little bit earlier than Lexi does, so that I can come in here and work and feel a little bit better about myself. And so I'll probably do that tomorrow, actually. So cool. Well, anyway, that's just for the sake of what I'm saying. Got another podcast to record. Got a sales role play to do. Got to finish 100 pages. I'd like to hit the gym, and there's a lot of different things that I probably should take care of. And I don't have enough time to do that today. And today I can actually confidently say that I have spent my time very wisely, and so it's been a productive day. And so I say all this because coming across this chapter of pressure is a privilege, it only comes to those who earn it. It made me completely think about everything that I'm doing in a much different light. I don't have to do anything that I'm doing right now. I don't have to record this podcast. I don't have to pursue a business idea. I can just go to work, come home, and play video games. I have that option. That is literally a choice that I can make today, and I can do it. And it's weird to even say that out loud. Like, I have that option. I can do that. We have so many different fucking options in life, dude. I have the option to stop all of this, go ghost, and play Minecraft all day. And I can start that in the next 5 minutes. So, interesting. But I'm not going to do that. Are you kidding me? But it just made me think about everything that I'm doing now and how I'm choosing to do so. And that this pressure and stress and overwhelm is like I've earned this. Rather than being like, oh, I'm burdened with all this fucking bullshit. It's like, no, I earned all of this. And reframing it as me earning it as opposed to me being burdened by it or me being cursed with it or me having to deal with this or whatever. I just think about it so much differently. And I think it's a beautiful thing, dude. Like, I earned this. I earned this feeling. I earned the right to be overwhelmed as fuck. I earned the right to I can just hear someone listening to this and being like, oh, well, I have 27 kids, so you don't even understand what the fuck pressure is like. And I didn't earn this shit. I have to do it or else, just context, So, talking about my own shit here, talking about okay, anyway. And the fucking example in the book is a tennis player who has all this pressure of winning her 40th title. I don't know. And she says, yeah, I earned this pressure. That's what I'm talking about. So before anybody, shits a brick and rips my ball sack apart, that's what I'm talking about. So appreciate you. Come again. So, but yeah, I just reframed everything in this regard. It's nice. It's nice to think about because I'm like, dude, I got to record the show. I got to role play. I got to go to the gym. Got to read 100 pages, bro. Nuts. And was working on the ebook earlier, revamped the modules for the clients, just stuff like that. And I was like, dude, this is fucking cool. I don't have to do any of this. I earned this. This is cool. And rather than feeling kind of overwhelmed and shit, I was like, this ain't that bad, But it's not that bad because I woke up and I just got going today. I didn't touch my phone for the first 2 hours of the day. Woke up, took a shower, got all nice and smelly and clean, and I just took care of myself. Came in here and just started reading. And my day's been great. So coincidence? No, absolutely not. So that's pretty cool shit, man. What else was I going to say? Oh, that was the other thing. So same book. It might be, let's see. Talking about stress and anxiety and shit. So same chapter. And so if anybody is curious, it's Law 24 Kobe for Diary of a CEO by Stephen Bartlett. But people who mentally reframe anxiety as excitement can improve their performance in tasks such as sales, negotiating, and public speaking. This one psychological mindset shift and the physical transformation it could. Holy fucking shit. This one psychological, I almost said psychological, bro. What's going on? This one psychological mindset shift and the physical transformation it creates could be the difference between a stress-induced heart attack at age 60 and living until you're 90. So apparently they've done research. Let me see if I can find it. Right here. Where is it? And this is okay, I might just read this whole thing. It's so interesting to me. So, pressure isn't life or death, but your perspective of it might be. At the University of Wisconsin, researchers conducted a study of stress on 30,000 American adults. They asked participants questions like, how much stress have you experienced in the last year? And do you think that stress is harmful for your health? 8 years later, they used public death records to find out who was still alive. Unsurprisingly, people who experienced a lot of stress during the time covered by the study had a 43% increased risk of dying. But, and this is a big but, that was only true for the people who had said that they believed stress was detrimental to their health. People who experienced a lot of stress but did not see it as harmful were no more likely to die. In fact, analysis showed that they had the lowest risk of dying of anyone in the study, even including people who had reported experiencing relatively little stress. The researchers estimated that over the 8 years that they were tracking deaths, 182 Americans died prematurely, not from stress, but from the belief that stress is bad for you. Kelly McGonigal Genital is a health. It's very disrespectful. I'm sorry. Kelly McGonigal. All right, I'm done. Is a health psychologist and lecturer at Stanford University. In a TED Talk on the study, she pointed out if the researchers' estimate was correct, believing stress is bad for you would be the 15th most common cause of death in the United States, killing more people than skin cancer, HIV, AIDS, and homicide. So just believing that stress is not a detriment to your health and that is actually helpful, that just the belief, it's very interesting. I'm just reading here. This is just so interesting, man, because I'm thinking about now how what episode is it? I don't know, man. Where I said I haven't felt burnt out. See if I can find it real quick so I can reference the show real quick. 1 second. Calendar. Huge milestone. Music, reflection, awareness. Don't ask, don't mean to push pattern recognition. I'm gonna ask for a good day, bad day. I don't know which one it is. We're gonna hold on. I lost my page, dude. Shite. Oh, did I? Where the hell is my page, dude? Almost there. Yeah, this one. Okay, we're good. We're back on track. Let's go ahead and put a bookmark here. Yeah, I gotta find that episode real quick. I can find it right now. We're gonna go to the transcriptions. Where the hell is it? Transcriptions, where are you at, brother? Podcast, transcriptions, Control F. Okay, Control F. Burnt out. Burnt out. I haven't felt burnt out, and you know what that is. And oh, it's this one. It's got to be. Wait, where the hell is it? Which one is it? I haven't even felt like close to that. Oh, it's this one. So 427C, first ever sales call recap. I haven't even thought about being burnt out. I haven't even felt close to that. And I mean, I was thinking, I was like, what would I be burnt out on? Burnt out on seeing immediate results for action I'm taking, burnt out from not getting. Yeah. So it was 427C that I talk about how I haven't felt burnt out. Now, why am I even saying that? Let me backtrack and figure out what I'm trying to say here. And that is, sorry, I'm trying to get this pulled up here. Yeah. So reframing to what I just read, I just like all this, like I haven't, why did I just say like 27 times? Not a fan of that. I don't like that I say like every other word, dude. Damn. Okay. Anyway, I haven't felt burnt out, and I felt overwhelmed and stressed and shit, but I haven't been thinking, oh yeah, this is horrible. It's, I got to cool off. I got to relax because this is so bad for me and I'm under so much. I don't think of it as a bad thing. I'm like, dude, I mean, this is just the price I pay for trying to do some big shit. Voice crack, what's up? And it's not a concern. It's not me worrying about my health. I don't even see it as anything other than a result of the game, you know? You play football, I mean, you get bruises. It's just playing some entrepreneurship, getting some stress, you know? I don't know. But yeah, I came across that chapter and it just helped me. So, you know, all that to say, it's cool. I feel like the life that I'm living and how I feel about everything is something that I've earned, because a lot of people don't make it to level 2. A lot of people don't make it to level 3. A lot of people don't make it to level 4, and so on and so forth. You got people like Andy Frisella and Joe Rogan and Kobe Bryant. They've made it to level, 1 million, and I'm probably sitting on level 20 or something like that. I don't know. I feel like I'm nowhere near the million mark, but I'm on my way. So I don't know. Just got me thinking, because I'm like, yeah, I've earned the right to feel this way, because I could get rid of all of this, and again, just play RuneScape, play Minecraft, just do all that shit all day. I could go spend my money on. I could drop in the next 30 minutes. I could cancel everything. I could cancel the mastermind, cancel all my subscriptions. I could delete my podcast. I could erase all the files, all the progress that I have made, as far as the tangible physical shit that I've made. I can erase in the next 30 minutes. I can withdraw all my investments of myself, meaning in the mastermind, in these subscriptions that give me information, and I can do all that in the next 30 minutes. And I can completely restart, and I can completely not restart. I can completely withdraw myself from all this shit and just go back to playing games. I could use that money, buy an Xbox or a PlayStation. Is it a 5 or a 6? PlayStation 6, I think, right? I don't know. Xbox. What's the newest Xbox? Xbox X? I have no idea. I'll buy a Switch, because I know what that is. I'll buy a Switch, play some Paper Mario. And I could just completely void everything. And yeah, so I feel like I've earned that. maybe to earn something means that you can just give it away. So that maybe pertains to the definition of earning something. If you earned it, you could quickly give it away. I don't know where I'm going with that, but yeah, so I think that's all I got. I got to get going on the rest of my day. So I'm going to do just that. So what you're about to hear now is the last 10 minutes of yesterday that I didn't record. So that's going to be put in now. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. Today is January 4th. The next 10 minutes are from yesterday, January 3rd. And you're probably hearing this on January 5th if you listen to the first day. So quite a mind fuck, but there you go. Peace out. I already recorded a show today because today's January 3rd. But I just got the contract, the agreement, whatever you want to call it, from the Shadow Coach guy. And I just want to document this whole process. So, hey, Bryson, attached you'll find the contract as well as the job description of the Shadow Coach role. So what we're going to do, Shadow Coach agreement, Shadow Coach job description. So it's relatively short. I'm going to read it all. I'll keep out anything that's not, I'll keep anything out that is sensitive. So, all right, the primary purpose of the Shadow Coach here is to assist with systems and operations, oversee client check-ins, and maintain clear and meaningful communication with clients. The Shadow Coach plays a vital role in ensuring clients feel seen, heard, and valued while contributing to their success in the program. This role is focused on preventing issues by monitoring client engagement, addressing challenges proactively, and ensuring smooth day-to-day operations. Roles and responsibilities. Systems and operations. Here we go. This is my cup of tea. Maintain accurate and up-to-date records of client data, check-ins, and notes. Monitor non-active clients weekly and flag concerns for follow-up or escalation to head coach. It's crazy. He got so many fucking people in his program that that's crazy. Organize weekly client status reports for review by head coach. I don't know what that entails. Assist in the development and refinement of internal systems to improve workflow. Assist in development and refinement of internal systems to improve workflow efficiency. Hell yeah. Provide updates to head coach on any clients needing additional attention, support, encouragement. Red light clients. Okay. Client check-ins. Oversee weekly and monthly client check-ins to ensure timely submissions and accurate data tracking. Identify trends, wins, and struggles during check-ins. And document these for follow-up. Recognize and celebrate client wins such as low weigh-ins, personal bests, and positive feedback. Proactively engage with clients to keep them motivated and on track. Client communication. Check and respond to all client messages with thoughtful intentions throughout the day. All questions must be answered within 12 hours during business hours. Oh, shit. Avoid one-word replies. Responses should demonstrate care and provide meaningful support. So that's just pretty much saying respond in the morning, respond at night. All right. Redirect appropriate questions to the community in collaboration with the community manager. Redirect appropriate questions. Okay. Foster connections by initiating small talk. Foster communications by initiating small talk and genuine conversations during communication touch points. Okay. Expected time plus rate of compensation. So $250 signing bonus, $1,000 a month, $250 weekly for 10 to 12 hours of work per week based on a schedule agreed upon. All right, training and support. This is committed to providing Shadow Coach with training, tools, and resources necessary to excel in this role. Together, we work to improve exceptional coaching experience for our clients. All right, so straight up, the first thing that really makes you feel like, oh, shit, is the 10 to 12 hours of work per week. Because after work, I have 3.5 hours to myself to work on my own shit. Now, I told him that I could do 2 hours because I want to have time for my own shit. And 10 to 12 hours is essentially Monday through Friday, or Monday through Saturday even, 2 hours every single day. So that shortens... Can you guys hear the fireworks in the background? That shortens my 3.5 hours per evening down to 1.5. So, oof. Okay. Based on the schedule agreed upon. All right, well, I'm not going to be like, nah, I'll figure it out. If I get stressed out and have a heart attack, bro, it is what it is. At least I died trying my hardest, and I had the belief, the fierce, hardcore belief that I could make it, so I'm cool with that. All right, next is the agreement. Now let's See what the agreement is. Oh, this is shorter than the other. All right. So, also, just to paint my intentions, I'm not trying to expose a goddamn person. I'm just trying to document the shit. So, anyway. Business is offering you subcontracted work as shadow coach. Purpose, primary purpose of shadow coach is assist. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Duties, responsibilities, client check-ins. Expected, okay. Expected time, rate of compensation. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Please initial each policy to indicate that you have read, understood, and agree. All client questions must be responded to within 12 to 24 hours of receiving them during business hours. Celebrate wins and acknowledge client achievements weekly or as they occur. Escalate client concerns or issues to head coach responsibility. Now, he should have sent me this in a... He should have sent me this in a form or a software where I can just sign it, but I guess not. All good. So we'll just go ahead and open this. Show and Finder. Open this with Adobe Acrobat, and then we're going to sign the shit. There's nothing that says that I must stay for any extended period of time, which is a green light. So I sign this, and then if I guess I want to, okay. So, oh yeah, right here, length of contract. This contract begins on a month-to-month basis, and at the end of the first month, both parties will evaluate the partnership and decide on its continuation. Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary here. So we'll go ahead and, so where's the sign button? Sign, underline, sign. Add initials, yes, apply. Okay, so initial bang. Okay, initial bang. Initial bang. Okay. Mina has signed this. And I'm going to go ahead and sign this as well. Where's the fucking date at? Where's the date? How do I find the date on date? Exact matches, header and footer, date. All right, so let's go ahead and find text or tools. Date. Date. Dude, let me just put a date in. What's this? Where's the text tool? Clearly I use Acrobat all the time. I can't even find the text tool. Text, apply text, type text. Okay, right here we'll go 1301032225. Okay. I need to make that a little bit bigger. All good. Initials, check mark, character spacing. Okay, I'm going to make this look nice so it's nice and on the line here. Okay, now it is signed. So now what I'm going to do, let me just go over this one more time. So I'm going to pause and ensure that I'm signing some good shit, not some kind of scam shit that I'm, hold on. Okay, we are good to go. So I'm going to go back to the email. I'm going to click respond, click drag and drop this shit. Bam, bam. Thanks so much. Got it signed. Let me know if you need any from me at this time. Looking forward to getting started. If there's any other info that might help, send. No, I'm not going to say that. Looking forward to getting started. Let me know if you need anything else from me. Looking forward to getting started. Okay, send. So this is back. Boom. Okay, boom. Send. Got it. I missed response from you. Maybe later. I'm good. Okay. Inbox. Signed and sent back. So in the future, when people are like, oh man, I signed this contract, I signed this thing or whatever, and oh man, well, I just did it, and you guys heard the live reaction. So that's me signing a contract for helping some other guy build his business, and I get compensated in the meantime, and I also get to learn and see what the fuck goes on behind a big operation. So that's that. So this will probably go into tomorrow's episode, which is going to be January 4th's episode, which is going to be what you might hear on Sunday, because I'm really just tired of trying to make everything so goddamn perfect, you know? I recorded the show today, January 3rd, and it still is January 3rd, but rather than making a whole other goddamn show, this is going into tomorrow, so I don't give a fuck. So, peace.